Alright my friends, so finally we have the announcement for version 3.5 livestream, so we are going to talk about it and some bad news as well, and I would love to hear your opinion about it in the comments section below. Now before we start, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell beside it to stay notified with everything new about Honkai Star Rail, and without any further ado, let's just get started. So first of all, as you can see, the live stream is called Before Their Death. Now that is a title I would love to see for an upcoming story in Honkai Star Rail. Before Their Death. That is a perfect title for a story. The special program is going to be on the 2nd of August, as you can see, which means that it is going to be on Saturday. So sadly, they did delay the live stream a whole day, so instead of it being basically on Friday, it's on Saturday this time. So that is one of the bad news that we are going to talk about. The live stream itself is delayed a whole day. However, it's not only that, but also the version 3.6 drip marketing has been delayed as well. And that delay is not 1 day, not 2 days, not 3 days, it has been delayed until the 3rd and 4th of August. That is nearly a whole week delay, which is just absolutely insane. Now the reason for this delay is obviously spoilers. If they do actually give us the drip marketing before the live stream, they would be spoiling something that they might not want to spoil. Maybe they want to show us these characters that they are going to show in the drip marketing in the live stream first, before they show us the drip marketing, so that they would be able to market them in the way that they want, not in basically the drip marketing way. And therefore, they are delaying them after the live stream. So they aren't going to be basically before the live stream as they usually do. This time it is after the live stream. And that pretty much confirms my thought that these two characters are definitely going to be Dan Hong and March 7th. It's completely clear now. They are not going to delay the drip marketing of the characters, no matter who these characters are, unless they are characters that we are already familiar with, and these characters are going to get a new form. This is the only reason they would ever delay a drip marketing. They would never do it for a character that we have never seen before. So in my opinion, it's definitely going to be Dan Hung and basically March 7th. If you watched my previous video, I do go through basically why I think that it is going to be March 7th and Dan Hong, and I think that right now it's pretty much clear that it is going to be them 100%. Either way, I really can't wait for the drip marketing. I can't wait for the story and for the trailer as well, the version 3.5 trailer. I think that next week is going to be filled with the stuff, like completely filled to the maximum with the stuff. We are going to get the live stream on Saturday, which isn't technically next week, but it's still basically nearly there. We are going to get basically the first drip marketing on Monday, the second drip marketing on Tuesday, and then just a few days later we are going to get basically the character trailer for the first character in version 3.5, and after that we are going to go through basically the version 3.5 update. And in case they want to go deep with it, they might also release some type of trailer for version 3.5 that has to do either with the new characters that they are going to release, Hysilens and basically Cerydra, or with the upcoming characters Dan Hong and March 7th. So this is my opinion about the characters and what we are going to see in the trailer. And the trailer is going to be just what we usually see, definitely. It's going to be basically character introductions for Hysilens and Cerydra. We are going to get informations about the events, the rewards, in case there are any new basically relics, or basically if there is anything new in the game in terms of quality of life improvements. So all of that stuff they are going to give us information about, and then they are going to also give us information about the story. The thing that I hate the most about the version trailer is that it does spoil so much from the story, but when it comes to the last version trailer, while yes, it did spoil a lot. For example, it did spoil the fact that basically the Flame Reaver was actually Phainon. It wasn't really a very big spoiler because we already knew that, but it was still a spoiler, and they did spoil some other stuff as well, but it didn't spoil the big stuff. So the big stuff weren't spoiled, unlike some other version updates where they actually just spoil everything in the story. Sometimes they literally just spoil the entire story. There is no point of playing the story after that. So I really hope that they do a little bit of a better work. I understand that they want to hype up the version update, but they can do it in multiple other ways other than spoiling the story and what is going to happen in the story. But either way, this is what they do, and we will have to live with it. And if you look at the timing, I don't know, but it feels like it is going to be a different timing as well. So it's not only a different day, but also a different timing, which is interesting. And when it comes to the characters, as you know, we are going to get Cerydra and Hysilens. We didn't actually get anything about them in version 3.4, which is pretty interesting. All we got was just a little bit of talk with Hysilens, and we didn't even see Cerydra. Cerydra didn't even show up. So I thought that they would give us a little bit more lore about basically both Cerydra and Hysilens, and maybe they would show up to hype them up for the basically version 3.5 update, so that more people would summon for them. But apparently Cerydra and Hysilens are the last thing they care about. What they cared about in that version update was Phainon and Cyrene, which is understandable. And now in this version update, it seems like they are going to care about March 7th and Dan Hong more. So it's actually pretty interesting, and they are doing some pretty confusing stuff. Like, for real, like, why did they not show Cerydra and Hysilens a little bit more? Why did they not hype them up a little bit more? Why did they not give them more screen time? And in Cerydra's case, she didn't appear at all. She didn't even get 2 seconds of screen time. That was just insane. Like, I was so confused about their decision. Like, why? Why would you do something like that? Like, showing them up in the story, at least at the very end, and giving them some screen time would hype up the players and would make more players ready to summon for them when their version update comes. So why not doing that? Why just keep them completely irrelevant in the story until their version update comes? That is not going to help their banner sales at all. Like, not at all. That is going to be zero. So I don't know what they are going to do, but apparently Honkai Star Rail, as always, has its favorites, and they do show it very clearly. They don't even try to hide it, like, seriously. They show it. When they have favorites, they show that this character is our favorite, and they don't even try to hide it. Like, seriously. They show it in the trailer, they show it in the character trailer, they show it in the drip marketing, they show it in every single aspect they can actually show it. In the animations of the character, in the abilities of the character, everything surrounding that character is going to scream, this is our favorite character. And apparently we are approaching one of these, or at least 1 or 2 of these. So we will see what they are going to do. This is my opinion about the the delay and about the version update as well. I would love to hear your opinion about it in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell beside it to stay notified with everything new about Honkai Star Rail. And until next time, see you as always in the next video.